Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor's sideline, you get a look at the Washington head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Atwell sent in motion here. Jones going to try and throw on third down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19. Set. Viking. 18.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
A.J. Terrell.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to try it here again. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now Jones on the... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 8.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack. This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that, because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. Open right side is likely. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
13 yards.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Falcons.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one complete to Atwell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. It's a great example why. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll step up and run this. 14 on the pickup. 1st down is Madden.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Atwell sent in motion here. Throwing on first down is Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Shotgun now for Jones. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Now off the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Daniel. He'll get this out wide. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down. Short returns. And they'll take over there. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Here's Jones to throw. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now, Jones. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the Falcons going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Falcons.
The extra point. Up and good. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7.
Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
31 yards. And the Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Daniels trying to get his guys to line up quickly.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
18,
At the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
6.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Falcons 10.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Yes, that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now is Jones. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 bucks, 70 Dragon 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Washington.
1st and 10.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Commanders first down. A run, this is Gilead. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the fullback. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
70 Ranger.
3rd and 4.
19, 18.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. On the run to the right. That is caught side of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Jones. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcons 1st down.
The 20-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. It's a designed run with Jones. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here we go, Shaq!
Jones now on 3rd and goal. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. This field ended about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer! Let's go! Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Hey, Dragons! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pickup of 46 yards.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
'79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room up the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. Great way to start the drop. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's, oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. We'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
60 Eagles, 60. Back up.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
28. Falcons 18.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught left side by Pitts. He'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
3 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Atwell sent in motion here. Fake the handoff, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He fires downfield for Pitts.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Go.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. Forced out wide. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of the couple. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Taking off, Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the 1st down.
15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Come on, set, steady.
On the give, Krosky-Merritt. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go! Steady, right?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that...
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Krosky-Merritt. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Flush to his right. Short, complete to Likely. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
50-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 6.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He fires downfield for Pitts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Jones. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. 70, get the wolf.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
70 ranges, 70 ranges. 70, 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 70 ranges. 70,
third and
Warriors
long.
70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On play action, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Jalen Walker, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. So a win here.